Konnichiwa. Hello, everybody. Oops. Oh, that's okay. How's everyone doing? Hello, pages. 皆様、ページたちごきげんよう。元気でしょうか? Hope you had a lovely day today. Hope you had a good weekend. Happy Sunday. Oh, yo. That's not where I wanted to go at all. I went to the wrong one. That's okay. I can get some Sakura this way. All right, we are back with some. We're doing Genshin today since we didn't have a stream on Friday, and I still need to finish Mizuki's story quest before I can start the festival event. So that's what we're doing. I did a tiny bit of the. I did a tiny bit more off stream, but really not much. Huh? Oh yeah. What did we leave off last time? Let me check really quick, so I can like bridge the gap. Let's see. Oh, right. Yeah. Okay. So last time we ended at the part right before we were about to meet with Emura Ichigensai. And just as we walked up to, you know, the person that's like managing the line, he's like, well, nope, he's gone home. He's done for the day. And we're like, what? We've been waiting all this time. He's like, well, too bad. And then, okay, it's been a few days at least, so I'm trying to remember what happened in the part off stream. We go back to let Mizuki know what happened, and we find out that I feel like I'm missing something, because the thing I'm remembering right now is Shion and I can't remember the other the other yokai that work with Mizuki. Like we see them like in pain and like on the floor. Well, one of them is on the floor. They're like in pain, and we're like, oh no, what happened? And turns out they're dealing with indigestion of nightmares. They're having a hard time digesting the nightmares they consumed from the two customers they had the previous day or earlier that day, and the two customers happened to be the two guys that we talked to in outside of Emura Ichigensai's place, his clinic, I guess you could call it. Which was weird that they showed up to begin with, because they were like, oh, this guy's so much better than the Isa bathhouse. They only help they only temporarily help you. Emura Ichigensai, he's like, he cures everything. Like you don't have to, there's no more sadness, no more stress, blah blah blah. And then they show up at the, then they show up at the bathhouse. It's like, huh? You were bad talking them just like a few hours ago. And it turns out like they got the indigestion from them. Nightmare indigestion from them, and we're like, is there anything we can do to help? And unfortunately there isn't. They just have to write it out. But Mizuki wants to get to the bottom of it. And it does seem like Emura Ichigensai is trying to steal all their customers, like intentionally. and he does, and like all the signs point to like him having some sort of ability to actually do something. Whether it's good or bad is another question. And and then Mizuki sent us out to go find where he lives or like just anything about him, but we couldn't find anything. That's like a very, very, very general TLDR of what happened off stream. I'm sure I forgot something. And then as we're trying to figure out for like find more leads, we remember that, oh wait, maybe Miko might know something. So that's why we're here now at the shrine. Let me get that sucker over here. Only reason why I have Kaching in my party right now. I'll get this Nakui too while I'm at it. Hello! Okay, wait, huh? Oh. Where is she? I want to get that Sakura too. Oh, over there. Okay. Why do I have to climb over this? Goodness, okay. She is usually somewhere around here. Here for a fortune slip, little ones? Or visiting a friend? Well, where'd you come from? It's been a while, Lady Guji. That was a little lukewarm. You're starting to sound a lot like her. But pleasantries aside, what's the matter? You look rather out of sorts. Hello! We need to locate someone. You may remember I dropped a not-so-subtle hint as to his whereabouts yesterday. You mean to tell me you still haven't found him? Aha, so you did bring him up on purpose. Let's not lose focus here. You're here to ask for my help. So, would you mind explaining the situation to me? Yeah, it is evil. I wouldn't say she's evil, but she's definitely scary. It's a good thing we're on her good side. Hello. Yes, it's Lady Guji. Yes. Yae Miko. Yeah, fair enough. We went to the place you mentioned, but he slipped through our fingers. Good and evil are myths. I mean, it is a scale, right? Next thing we heard was he's not seeing patients there anymore. Apparently he loves his peace and solitude. So obviously you've got no idea where to find him now. And after the lengths I went to get you that location. Don't know if this helps, but we did learn some other stuff about him yesterday. For example, a guy matching Emura Ichigensai's description came to Mizuki for therapy once. Only his name was Emura Chuya. Oh, that may have been also in the part of the quest that I did off stream. Mizuki and the others were talking about how she actually had a patient or client some time ago, who is super, super, like, he was the kind of, I don't remember if it was on the part of the I don't remember if that part of the quest was on last time stream, but there was a guy that in the city that no one liked because he was like so like angry and like not angry but like very very temperamental and like I'm trying to remember how else they described him. He was just very difficult to deal with. Like he would always like correct people, like, or tell people they're doing something wrong or that they just were wrong with like how they approach something. Like very unapproachable. And he's like, you know, thought he was always right kind of person. Just very difficult to deal with. And he did, you know, no, like it got to the point where no one wanted to talk to him. Like no one wanted to be his friend. No one, you know, wanted to help him with anything, right? And he did, you know, he like it seemed like he was a lost cause. He, you know, he never like stopped to think, am I the problem? But then he did one day go to the Isa bathhouse and, you know, instead of trying to like look into himself to see if maybe something, you know, he had some sort of issue he needed to work out, it was more like he was trying to find affirmation that he was right. But Mizuki, you know, stepped up, you know, as she does. She's good at her job. She debated with him. He's the kind of person that likes conflict, and he likes debating and arguing. He's very argumentative. He like kind of like lives off that. And so, but she, you know, she met him at his own, you know, on his level, not in an angry way, of course, but you know, she would, you know, he would say something and she would be like, okay, but, you know, don't you think this? Or, but you say that, but A, B, C, you know, kind of like that. And this guy's name, but like, he didn't last very long. He maybe like went like maybe twice to Mizuki before he stopped, you know, seeking her help. He didn't want to believe that she was right. So he was like, you know, I'm going to prove you wrong kind of thing. She was perfectly fine with people summoning demons. She only stopped it because the spellbook was out of selling her. Yokai are not exactly demons, to be fair. Unless you're talking about something else that I can't remember. But yeah, so that guy's name was Emura Chuya. So he has the same, like, what would it be his first name? Demons are not inherently evil. That is true. Wait, what? Emura Chuya. You know him?
八重堂が読者からお便りを募集したのは同じ趣味を持つ仲間たちと楽しく語らうためじゃった。それをあやつは急に現れ。
I once asked the I Publishing House to host an event for contributors to the readers' letters column. I had hoped it might be a fun chance to meet some like-minded people and chat, until he showed up. In her story quest, there was a demonic con being published. Oh, it's so long ago, I don't remember. Not gonna lie, every time I hear yokai, I always think of Yokai Watch, you know, on my mind. It's the same yokai. So it's not wrong to think of that, you know, instantly think of that. It's literally the same word. It's yokai. And it's the same thing. Hydrating. When working with spirits, it's important to treat them as people, not as tools or property. Exactly. Exactly. But looks like Yai Miko had trouble with this guy too.
悩みを広めるやつと悩みを取っ払う専門家が同一人物じゃと?
Are you telling me that Emura the Hellraiser and Emura the Healer are the same person?
これまでの調査からして間違いないと思うぜ。
Based on everything we've learned so far, it certainly looks that way.
よかろう。 そのものを探したいならこの場所に行ってみるとよい。
All right. Well, in that case, give this address a try.
こんな場所に？ここって本当に人が住めるのかよ。
Really? Who chooses to live in a place like that?
以前あやつは小説を数十冊八重堂に注文したことがあってな。その時の住所がここじゃった。じゃが着払いを指定されたがゆえに。
This was the delivery address he gave to the Yaya publishing house once, when he placed an order for several books in one go. He also requested to pay on receipt.
倉庫側はいたずらを疑い、この注文を断ったのじゃ。この件をあやつは例の読者お便りで批判してきよった。
The warehouse took one look and assumed it must be some kind of prank, so they rejected the order, earning them an honorable mention in his complaint letter. Oh, that's right. There was this whole thing where oh yeah, so this was actually before Emura went to Mizuki for like a therapy session. He was complaining. He sent in complaint letters to Yaemiko's publishing like they have like a readers letters column, like a column. I don't know if it's a newspaper or newsletter where like they share readers letters that they send in, right? And he always complained about something to the point where they're like they stopped accepting them because it was getting out of hand, right? He would complain about everything, like other people's opinions, how things were, how even Yaya publishing house worked. Like he got so mad that they stopped accepting his letters that he like approached the I think the Tenyo committee, one of the committees, the committee that's in charge of like of this sort of this part of the government, or the government, that the part of the government that would be in charge of this. But like they're like no. They didn't listen to him either because it was such a ridiculous thing. So yeah, that was part of it. So like, and then he went to Mizuki and he's trying to get a sort of affirmation from her. But hello. I forgot Yaya's quest except one certain part, which I won't spoil. I barely remember. It's been so long.
今にして思えば、かような性格の持ち主じゃからこそ、そういった場所にしか住むことができぬのかもしれぬ。
Of course, with the benefit of hindsight, it's rather obvious why he lives there. Someone as antisocial as him wouldn't be welcome anywhere else.
なるほど。やっぱりミコに会いに来て正解だったぜ。
You've got a point. Well, we clearly made the right decision coming to talk to you. What quest? Well, the one I'm doing right now is Mizuki's quest, yeah.
旧友の役に立てたらよいが。
I'm just glad I could help my old friend.
つまり、ミズキを助けたいってことだろ?
You mean Mizuki? So you really do want to help her?
水木が愛さ戦闘に多くを費やしてきたのは知っておる。あそこに危機が訪れた今、友として心配するのは当然じゃ。
I can tell that she's invested an awful lot into the Aisa bathhouse. It's only natural for me to show some concern when I see a friend's business is in trouble.
昨日のお前の様子からして、てっきり喧嘩を売りに来たのかと思ったぞ。
Really? Because yesterday it looked more like you were looking for a fight.
水木から聞いておるだろ? わらわとは競合相手じゃと。
I assume Mizuki has told you that we're competitors?
同窓だった頃より、あやつはわらわのことをずっとそう見てきた。わらわが鳴神大社の宮司となった今、あやつもきっと愛さ戦闘で自分を証明したいと考えておるのじゃろう。
She has always believed that, ever since we were classmates. And now that I'm the Guji of the Grand Narukami Shrine, I'm sure she must feel the need to prove herself through her endeavors at the Aisa bathhouse.
今後を左右する経営問題をわらわに頼らねばならぬとなれば、旧友の心情を察してやるべきというものじゃ。
The last thing she'd want is for me of all people to swoop in and save the day the moment the going gets tough. So if I want to help, I have to be mindful of her feelings and tread delicately. It's rare to see you being so considerate. Hello.
褒め言葉として受け取っておくぞ。あやつは他人を気にかけてばかりじゃ。たまには誰かに気にかけてもらう必要もある。
I'll take that as a compliment. Mizuki's always so considerate towards others. It would be nice for someone to reciprocate once in a while. Well, since you're in a difficult position, maybe I can do the honors instead?
さすがじゃな、察しがよい。ほれ、来るときはあんなに慌てておったのに、雑談してる暇なんてあるのか？
Well done, you took the hint. Now, while I'm sure you'd love to chat longer, you seem to be in a great hurry when you arrived. Shouldn't you be on your way?
そうだった。早く水木に知らせようぜ。
All right, come on, let's send a message to Mizuki right away.
なるかわらわと話したことは水木には内緒じゃぞ。もし聞かれたらたまたま思いついたとでも言うとよい。
Don't tell Mizuki about our conversation, by the way. If she asks, just say that you figured it out by yourself. Alright. Back to... Oh no, we gotta go here. Oh, that's what... Oh, okay. He's on the island, like, outside the main part of the city. Okay. Over there. Yeah, no one really lives there. I love how derivative the Inazuma theme is of Sakura Sakura. Yeah, there's a part of a certain part of it that does sound like that. I've always thought that myself too. This part. Na, na, na.
Miko が教えてくれた住所はここだよな。
This should be the place Miko mentioned, right?
旅人パイモン。
Kosmika, Paimon.
あ、水木だ。来るのが早いな。
Mizuki, that was quick.
君たちがあの二人のところに連れて行ってくれたおかげだよ。愛沙戦闘に戻った後、すぐ紫とシオンの状態を安定させられたんだ。だから連絡を受け次第、私も動くことができた。
Murasaki, that was the other one's name. It is a typical Genshin story quest house. Has a tiny crack as an entrance and yeah, exactly. All thanks to you two. With what I learned from those two guys, I managed to give Murasaki and Shion effective treatment as soon as I got back. That meant I was free to head out again as soon as I received your message. Do you think Paimon's crown is edible? No. I mean, no. It looks pretty metallic to me.
ね、ここにエムラ一元祭がいるんだね。
So, this is where Emura Ichigensai lives?
まだ確証はないけど、あれ？気のせいか？なんかいい匂いがするぞ。あ、この中からみたいだ。
Sure hope so, cause this is our only lead. Wait, do you guys smell that too? Some kind of fragrance. Seems like it's coming from inside. Probably not, because if it was, she'd have eaten it. It's true. I dislike her enough that I don't want to eat her as emergency food. I would never eat her. It's the part you take out like a sandwich toothpick. I smelled the same scent yesterday too.
間違いない。ここが私たちの探してる場所だ。ここから先は危険かもしれない。
Then that confirms it. We've come to the right place. Now, we may face great danger once we're inside.
油断せず、しっかり私についてきて。君たちを怪我させたくないんだ。
So from here on out, stay close to me and stay focused. I don't want either of you getting hurt. Don't worry about us.
おう、水木は問題をどう解決したらいいかだけ考えててくれ。
We'll be fine. You just focus on what you need to do.
わかった。ま、君は誰かの後ろに隠れるのが好きじゃなさそうだもんね。
I see they tapped into Freudian and Jungian stuff for this quest. Oh yeah. Alright, fine. I suppose you're used to leading the charge. Alright. Domain time. Bastion of Nightmares. Based on Miko's information, you and Mizuki managed to find Emura Chuya's hiding place. Alone on a small island, this isolated house seems to harbor some kind of mystery. Even though there is a palpable sense of danger in the air, the two of you decide to venture inside. Not gonna lie, one of my favorite story quest domains. Ooh. Okay. If I need Electro, I'm not gonna use Kaching. No.
私についてきてください。
I would. Okay, my strongest Electro character currently is Yaimiko, but I'm not gonna use her because we technically left her behind at the shrine, and Raiden Shogun wouldn't just come and come with us. But you know, suspension of disbelief for a little bit. And I need an Animo character. Okay. I have Kazuha, Xiao, Venti, and Jean. I'm gonna do Jean because I'd like a healer.
風の導きのままに。
Flavor accurate. Oh. Whoa. Can't ever mix Zhongli and Neuvillette. I have. Only because right now I'm okay, how to explain it. Like, so I finally got all the good art. I got all the, I guess, not, almost perfect artifacts for my Animo Traveler. So now I'm gonna work on Geo. And when I was in Animo mode, my support was Kokomi, you know, for Swirl. Now that I'm Geo, my support is Zhongli for the Geo energy. And also, you know, when you have the constructs, they're really nice together actually. And also I was leveling Neuvillette at the time, so that's the only reason they were in the same party together. Oh, this is not what Paimon was expecting. It looks familiar.
なんかたくさんの目に見張られてるみたいで居心地が悪いぞ。
That is creepy. Feels like there's a load of eyes staring at us.
静かだけど重苦しい。かなり具現化されてるね。
Calm yet repressed. The signs are all there.
水木、何か気づいたのか？
What is it, Mizuki? Figured something out?
まだいくつかの推測を裏付けただけだよ。江村一元祭は奥に隠れてるはずだ。ついてきて。
Nothing new. Just further confirmation of my suspicions. Emuna Ichigensai should be hiding deep inside this place. Stay close to me. Oh yay, I get to play her. I played with her in the trial thing. She's quite fun, actually. So I'm looking forward to getting her from the standard banner. Oh my gosh! This is crazy. Wait, I gotta look for, huh? Oh. Huh. I hear sounds. I just want to make sure I don't miss any chests. Hello. Oh.
こんなところに待ち伏せ？
どうやら歓迎されてないみたいだ。
Look at this, it's so fun. You just float around and it's No. Wait. 5. Oops.
夢療法。
That's nice. Look at that. I didn't have to do anything. You just float around.
Ya はりいらっしゃいましたね、夢水木さん。おや、そちらのお二人とは初めましてですね。遠方からようこそお越しくださいました。大したおもてなしもできず申し訳ございません。
The floor can't be lava if there's no floor. Exactly. An onsen therapy spa sounds pretty sweet, not gonna lie. It does! I would love to go to one of those. Maybe if they also added a sensory deprivation chamber? Oh, well, I don't know about that. I almost want her, but I'm saving for Cowgirl. You don't have to wait. I mean, you don't have to, you know, you can just wait till she gets to the standard banner and use the blue fates. I just want Ian-san and Ifa, so I will probably accidentally get shiny. Well, I wish you the best of luck in getting both of them. Miss Yume Mizuki, you found me at last. Ah, I see you've brought some friends with you. Please forgive my lack of hospitality.
江村中也、やっぱり君だったんだね。
Emura Chuya. So it is you.
こいつがこんな律儀なやつだなんてちょっと意外だぞ。
The chambers aren't so bad, to be honest, very relaxing. Oh, okay. I believe you. Mizuki was right after all. Paimon wasn't expecting him to be so polite, though.
もうその名で呼ばないでください。負の感情に支配されていた過去はその感情とともにとうに捨てたのです。
Please, do not call me by that name anymore. The old me was plagued by negative emotions, but I have parted ways with them now. That period of my life is consigned to the past, and the name along with it.
すべての負の感情を消すことなんてできない。君が今経験してることはただの偽りに過ぎないんだよ。
You have to listen to me. There is no way to get rid of all of your negative emotions. this life you're living now is a lie.
面白い言い方ですね。
Your perspective is most amusing.
何笑ってんだよ。人を苦しめてるってこと分かってるのか？
What's so funny? Don't you know you're harming people?
苦しめてる？どう思われようと構いません。あなたたちに理解されずとも、私はあなたたちを理解しましょう。
Harming people? That's what you believe? Very well. I understand and accept your perspective, even if you cannot afford me the same courtesy in return.
なんだこいつ。態度は柔らかいのになんかムカつくぞ。
What's up with him? He's being so calm and polite, so why does everything he says make Paimon want to punch him?
夢水木さん、ご覧の通り、私の心の問題は完全に解消されています。
As you can see, Miss Yume Mizuki, all my psychological problems have been completely resolved. I'd love to see Paimon punch anyone. I know, right?
あなたが下した診断はとても複雑なものでした。当時のことを思うと感謝してもしきれません。ですが、その原因は至って単純なものでした。
I must thank you for your attempts to diagnose my condition, but I see now that the truth is far simpler than you were proposing.
すべては私が無能な人間であるがゆえに、心の不純物を自力で取り除くことができなかったからです。
All my misery was merely a consequence of human frailty. I could not hope to remove my emotional impurities on my own strength. It's probably like, well, that happened, damage 1. Yeah.
かつての私は恐怖と怒りを感じていました。他人に注目されない恐怖と他人に否定されることによる怒りです。
I lived in fear and anger. Fear that I was not worthy of other people's attention. Anger at how they invalidated me.
負の感情に支配され、卑怯で暴力的になり、周りからは見放されました。でも、今は違います。私はこれら感情を完全に消し去る力を手に入れました。
I became a slave to my emotions. They turned me into a wretched and loathsome creature, hostile to everyone. But things are different now. I have acquired the ability to eradicate those emotions for good.
もう恐怖と怒りを感じることはありません。この世の万物から感じるものは喜びのみ。私は完璧な人間となったのです。
No longer will I be afraid. Never again will I be stirred to anger. No. I am filled now with only one emotion, and that is happiness. I have become a humanity perfected.
心の問題に対して独特な見解を持ってるみたいだね。なら今回は君が心理療法士になって2つの症例を診断してみてくれないかな。
What I'm hearing is that you've developed your own unique understanding of psychological issues. So, how about you play therapist this time? I have a couple of cases I'd love to hear your thoughts on.
もちろん構いませんとも。
I would be delighted.
最初の物語の主人公はとある兵士。彼は自分の怒りを抑えることができず、よく衝動的に行動してしまい、多くの問題を引き起こした。彼は深く悩み、塞ぎ込んでる。
The first is a soldier with poor control of his temper. He flies off the handle too easily, and it gets him into all sorts of trouble. This is having a significant impact on his daily life, and he's developed symptoms of depression as a result.
怒りを捨ててしまえばいいでしょう。穏やかな喜びを得られます。
He simply needs to let go of his anger. Then he will surely find peace and happiness.
二つ目の物語の主人公は漁師だ。魚を取ることで生計を立てる彼は、ある日、波を恐れるようになった。一時は家族を養うこともままならなくなり、日々を苦しんでる。
Get this guy some DBT or public health SSRIs. Oh, I don't know what those are. The second is a fisherman who's developed thalassophobia. Now he is unable to provide for his family, which is causing him immense anxiety.
恐怖を完全に忘れればいいでしょう。すぐに漁師に戻れます。
Oh, of course. He must cast his fear far away and forget it ever existed. Then he can return to the sea at once.
残念ながら、両方とも不正解だよ。
I'm sorry, but you're wrong on both accounts.
ほ
兵士の怒りは彼の心情から来るものだ。それは彼を衝動的にさせたが、同時に彼の正義感でもあった。
The soldier's anger is rooted in his strongly held principles. Yes, his rage can make him reckless, but it also fuels his deep desire to stand against injustice.
すべての怒りを失った後、彼は犯罪者たちを見逃すようになり、兵士の職務を全うしなくなった。
Losing his anger made him passive and apathetic. He now stands by and does nothing as bandits attack innocent people. Dialectical behavior therapy, selective serotonin. Oh, I see.
漁師は波に恐怖を感じることで、慎重かつ理性的な性格を身につけた。それからというもの、彼が乗る漁船はほとんど事故に遭っていない。
The fisherman's fear made him one of the most reliable sailors around. Thanks to his cautiousness and diligence, accidents were a rare occurrence among his crew despite the dangers of their profession.
すべての恐怖を忘れた後、彼は最初の漁で船員全員の成果を無にしてしまった。
But after forgetting his fear, he destroyed the fruits of the entire crew's labor on his first return to the sea.
不思議でしょ？怒りは心情を守るための勇気となり、恐怖が理性として働くなんて。
This quest is near to my heart for obvious reasons. Yeah, I can tell. Fascinating, isn't it? Anger gives people the courage to stand up for what they believe in, and fear nurtures care and attention.
それは。
人間の夢は感情と密接な関係にある。私たち夢食いバクは長年夢と付き合ってきたことで、人間の感情に関する秘密を見つけた。
Emotions are integral to human dreams, and after many years of dealing with their dreams, the Yumekuibaku have learned an important secret about human emotions.
人々の負の感情は消えやしない。永遠に存在するんだ。例外はない。
Negative emotions do not just go away. They will always be there. This is true for everyone.
でも同時に負の感情が存在することで健全な人格を得られる。
Not only that, but the presence is essential. You can't have a healthy human psyche without negative emotion.
君のしたことが彼らにどれほど深刻な影響をもたらしたか理解したかな？
So, do you have any idea what you've done to those poor men?
実に興味深い理論ですね。あの二人のことを思い出しましたよ。ですが残念ながら彼らからは喜びしか感じられませんでした。
What an amusing theory. In fact, I do remember those two. But I'm afraid that the only emotion I sense in them now is happiness.
健全な人格には負の感情が必要。冗談もほどほどにしてください。でなければ昔の私が完璧だったというつもりですか？
How can you believe that negative emotions are required for a healthy psyche? It's a laughable theory. Don't you remember how I was when we first met? You call that healthy?
負の感情の存在を受け入れることは別にそれらに支配されることを意味しない。人間のさまざまな感情は互いにバランスを取り合う存在なんだ。
Acknowledging that negative emotions exist doesn't mean giving them free rein over our minds and lives. Humans have a whole gamut of emotions. They're supposed to keep each other in balance.
そのバランスが崩れてしまえば、感情と感情の間に亀裂が生じる。暴走した怒りは理性を破壊し、終わりのない恐怖はやがて心情を破り捨てる。
But if that balance gets disrupted, emotions start working against each other. Untethered rage cripples the capacity to be careful and considerate. Uncontained fear drives people to abandon beliefs they once held dear.
昔の君は感情のバランスが崩れていた状態に過ぎない。
The person you were when you first came to my practice only proves this further.
私は
かつて君は感情に支配され、恋に他人を苦しめた。けど今の君は自分がもたらした苦しみを感じ取ることすらできない。
You are dominated by your emotions. Under their influence, you deliberately inflicted pain on other people. Meanwhile, the person you are now is so lost that you aren't even aware of the pain you're bringing to others.
これから下す診断は失礼にあたるかもしれないけど、適切なものだよ。
This diagnosis is going to sound harsh, but I'm afraid it's accurate.
君の人格は真逆と言えるほど変わった。でも、どちらも悲しいまでに哀れで常軌を逸している。結局は完璧な人格とは程遠いんだ。
You've simply gone from one extreme to another. You say you've reached perfection, but you're just as dysfunctional now as where you started.
実に面白いですね。ですが、いや、反論する必要はない。全く不愉快などではないのだから。
I wonder what benefit she thinks jealousy and envy has. I think she would have a good explanation for those. You. How entertaining. Still, there is no need for me to argue back. You have failed to provoke me.
あなたの無礼を許しましょう。私は今の自分が完璧な存在だと知っているんです。その最たる証拠も持っています。
I will forgive you for this offense, because I know my present perfection to be a fact. I have direct and incontrovertible evidence.
あなたは悪夢は負の感情の蓄積によるものだと言いましたよね。しかし、この力を手に入れて以来、私は悪夢を見なくなりました。
You once told me that nightmares are the result of a buildup of negative emotions. But ever since I acquired my present abilities, I never had another nightmare again.
これによって証明されることは一つ。そう、負の感情が消えたということです。
Clearly, that proves that all of my negative emotions have been definitively eradicated.
残念だけど、ここが君の悪夢なんだよ。
I'm afraid not. Look where we are right now. We're inside your nightmare. What?
入ってからずっと不思議に思ってたけど。
No wonder. Paimon knew something was up the moment we arrived. I knew it. Jealousy allows you to draw boundaries for things you own in healthy amounts. Envy helps you to strive for more in healthy amounts. Basically.
道中、私たちが遭遇した敵は彼の負の感情が具現化したものだよ。これは悪夢の中でしか起こり得ないことだ。
The enemies that we encountered were manifestations of his negative emotions. That could only happen in a nightmare.
一体どういう
No, that can't be!
君の感情を消せるといったその存在は単に君から負の感情を隔離させただけなの。君の触れられない潜在意識の中に隠してそれを熟成させてるんだ。
That entity claimed it could remove your negative emotions, but all it did was separate them and store them deep in your subconscious beyond your reach. There, they were left to fester.
君の状況は他の被害者たちよりもっと危うい。自分が悪夢の真っ只中にいることすら気づけないくらい深く深く騙されてる。
Your situation is far worse than that of the other victims. It has deceived you at a much deeper level. You can't even perceive that at this very moment, you're in the middle of a nightmare.
笑えるな。これは恐怖か？いや違う、そんな感情あるはずが。ただの冗談なんだろう。ここは夢の中なんかじゃない。
おい、後ろから何か出てきたぞ。
Something's appeared behind him!
やはり見破るか、我が天敵よ。
So, my arch nemesis has seen through my trickery.
こやつの感情を包む前は緻密に織り上げたものだというのに、こうして貴様に一枚一枚剥がされるとは。どうも
Clearly.
ここに来る前から準備をしておったようだな。
You came prepared. The emotional cocoon I had wrapped him in was all but impenetrable, yet still you managed to tear it down.
やっぱりね。
So it is you, just as I thought.
なんだこいつ。
What is that?
ムマ。大昔に稲妻をばっこしてた妖怪だよ。
A nightmare monster. A fearsome yokai that was once the bane of Inazuma.
私たち夢食いバクは人間の悪夢を食らうけど、ムマは人間の悪夢に寄生する種族なんだ。だから相入れない存在でね。
We Yumekui Baku eat the nightmares of humans, while they called those nightmares of their home. While they called those nightmares their home. So we were natural enemies.
前に旅人から奇妙な夢の話を聞いたとき、ムマの仕業を疑って事前に準備してたんだ。
When I heard Kosmika recount that strange dream, I knew that this was a possibility.
ただ、想定内とはいえ、本当に過去の旧敵を目の当たりにするなんて、とうに絶滅したものだと思ってたのに。
But it's still a shock to see one of our long-lost arch-enemies in the flesh. They were supposed to have gone extinct long ago.
改めて名乗るとしよう。我は黒い夢。馬一族の最後の生き残りだ。
Then allow me to formally introduce myself. My name is Kuroyume, and I am the last of my kind.
久しく聞かなかった名だけど、一体どうやって生き残ったの？
Kuroyume. That's a name I haven't heard in a long, long time. How have you survived all these years?
夢水木。貴様の名は古き記憶をくすぶらせる。されど天敵といえど、貴様への恨みはさほど持っておらぬ。
Likewise, Yume Mizuki is a name that takes me back to a different age. Although I must say, we may be born enemies, but I have never felt any great animosity towards you personally.
無愛子族の衰退は宿主である人間の弱さによるものだ。
Ultimately, the fall of the nightmare monsters was the fault of our hosts. Humans are such fragile creatures.
だが、一族を復興させる術は見つけた。貴様は来るのが遅すぎたのだよ。
But now, I have found a way to revive my kind, and you are too late to stop me.
まずい。早く追いかけよう。
Oh no. We have got to catch up to him. Oh, we gotta go. We gotta go. Oh, wait, no chest, right? Okay. Oh. Whoops.
どういうことだ？めまいがする。
これは拒絶の感情だね。なんて強烈なの。急がないと。
Gotta go, gotta go. No time to read those.
Yup.
This is very familiar. Wait. This takes me back. Oh. Oh.
いた！あそこだ！うわ！周りの道がおかしいぞ！
彼の感情がますます抑えられてく。
How do I do this again? Oh. Oh, that was close. I should have landed. Okay. Oh.
あっちだ！これでもう逃げられないはずだぞ！うわ！今度は床か！
みんな気をつけて。
Where do I go? Do I just have to fall? Huh? I guess I do have to fall, huh?
大丈夫。一応私の力で落下の衝撃は和らげたけど。
I used my powers to cushion our fall. Is everyone alright?
おう、問題ないぜ。この程度の高さ大したことないしな。それにしてもさっきはやっと追いついたのに。
Don't worry, we found from bigger heights before. The bigger issue here is they got away and we were so close. Ugh.
やっぱり隔離されたね。彼の意識はもう完全にムマに支配された。間に合わなかったんだ。
We've been completely cut off. That creature has taken complete control of his consciousness. We'll never catch him.
みずき、一旦目を覚まして現実世界であいつを捕まえるのはどうだ？今って居眠りしてる状態だろ？
Would it be easier if we wake up now and catch him in the real world? If this is his nightmare, he must be asleep somewhere, right?
いや、ここに入る前に嗅いだ香りを覚えてる？あれはムマが夢へと誘うための手段でね。本体を倒さない限り脱出不可能なんだ。
Remember the fragrance we smelled on our way in? That's how the monster lures people into the dream state. Now we're inside. We can't get out unless we manage to defeat him in his true form.
あいつが江村昼夜の悪夢に寄生してる今、この悪夢を食べない限り本体を外に出すことはできない。
He's turned Emura Chuya's nightmare into his lair. There's only one way to force him into the open, and that's by finding a way to eat this nightmare.
この悪夢をそんなことができるのかよ。
Eat this nightmare? But is that even possible?
パイもそれが私たち夢食いバクの本業だって忘れたの？
Not only is it possible, Paimon, it's quite literally my job.
でもこの悪夢ってきっとすごく強烈なものだろ。水木も紫たちみたいになっちゃうんじゃ。
Paimon knows that. It's just we all saw what happened to Murasaki and Shion, and this nightmare is super intense. Paimon's worried this won't turn out well.
ママはすでに多くの人々に影響を与えてきた。迷ってる時間はないよ。
This monster has harmed too many people. We have to stop it. But Mizuki?
ちゃんと準備したって言ったでしょ。とりあえず行動しよう。
It's okay. I knew what I was getting into. Let's get moving.
それにさっきも収穫がなかったわけじゃない。追いかけてた時、少しずつ彼の夢の奥深くへと入ったんだ。ここは夢の中心を構成する潜在意識のはずだよ。
We may not have caught him, but our chase wasn't in vain. He led us deep inside his dream. We should now be at the subconscious layer that makes up its core.
真っ暗だな。
So dark.
潜在意識にある負の感情を熟成させるとこうなるんだ。
That's what happens if you leave your negative emotions to fester.
ここにはきっとたくさんの感情のかけらが散らばってる。そのかけらを一個ずつたどることで目的地にたどり着けるはずだ。
There must be a lot of emotional fragments in this place. We need to follow them one by one until we reach our destination.
目的地？どこが目的地なんだ？
Wait, but what is our destination?
光のある場所だよ。
Where the light is. Okay, Alright. Splash. Oh!
俺が違うと言ったら違うんだ。わかったか？
If I say it's your fault, it's your fault. Do you understand me?
しかもこんな目障りなもんを持って走り回るとはいい度胸してる。
You shouldn't go running around with that stupid thing in your hand. Do you want to go hungry tonight?
重苦しいぞ。これって怒り？それとも恐怖か？
The atmosphere here is so oppressive. Is it anger or fear?
気をつけて。かけらに近づくと私たちも同じ感情を体験することになる。
Be careful. Every time we draw near one of these fragments, we'll experience the underlying emotion on a visceral level. I see. Oh, I see. Oh. Those pieces of paper.
作家だと？お前が？健康を認めてもらえなかったんだろう。
You? A writer? Didn't they reject you already?
そんなくだらないもんを捨てて、ちゃんとした職を探せ。
Get rid of this trash. Go find a real job.
なんだか悔しい気持ちになったぞ。
Poor guy. Paimon feels so bad for him.
ここはまだ泊まるべき場所じゃないよ。
We shouldn't stay here. Let's keep moving. We're coming to understand what's going on now.
勝ちだ。もう一曲どうだ？
I won. Another round?
あいつ自分から来ねえし、わざわざこっちから誘うのもな。
That guy? He never joins in with anything. Why should we go out of our way to invite him?
ほら続けるぞ。あんなやつほっとけ。
Let's keep playing. Ignore him.
すごく悲しいぞ。
Wow, that's so sad.
ここも違う。
Nope, not here either.
見えた。あそこに光が。
Hmm. Look, there's the light. I haven't watched Naruto, but I can guess what you're referring to.
ここは。
What is this place?
彼の悲しみだよ。ここにあるのはそれだけみたいだね。
It's his sorrow. Yes, sheer overwhelming sorrow.
人間のさまざまな感情は互いにバランスを取り合ってる。そのバランスが崩れた時、溢れ出す負の感情は制御不能となり、やがて悪夢の源に変わる。
Human emotions exist in a delicate balance. When that balance is lost, negative emotions spiral out of control and go on to fuel nightmares.
あのムマは負の感情を隔離させることでバランスを崩した。だからこんなに強烈な悪夢を作り出せたんだ。
By isolating these negative emotions and allowing them to fester, that monster has completely destroyed his emotional balance. That's why he was able to create such a powerful nightmare.
再びバランスを取り戻すには、溢れ出た負の感情を処理しなければならない。
If we want to restore that balance, we have to dispose of the excess negative emotion.
つまり、それが悪夢をパクッと食べるってことか。
Ah, so that's what you mean when you talk about eating nightmares.
やっぱりパイモンは賢いね。
Well done, Paimon. Very clever.
で、次はどうすればいいんだ？
Alright, well, what's the next step?
溢れ出た負の感情をどうにか切り離す。そのためには特殊な媒体が必要になるんだけど。
I need to find a way to separate the negative emotions out. For that, I need a special medium.
悲しみはその媒体にちょうどいい。うまく制御できれば感情の波を落ち着かせ、情緒を整えるための助けになる。
Sorrow might just do the job. As long as it's kept in check, it can calm the waves of emotions and help him regain some measure of control.
チュウヤ、泣いていいよ。泣いたら楽になるわ。
Let it out, Chuya. Let the tears flow. You'll feel better after a good cry.
その過程で制御不能な怒りや恐怖、埋められない悔しさ、どうにもならない失望。
This process will untangle his unbridled fear and anger, his unresolved resentment, and his unshakable despair.
溢れ出た負の感情はすべて切り離される。それがこの悪夢の本質だ。
These excess emotions will be separated out from the rest. They are the source of this nightmare.
「
Sorry. Okay.
大丈夫。こういう飲み込みにくい味はもう数えきれないほど味わってきたから。
It's alright. It's an unpleasant flavor, but I've tasted it thousands of times.
彼のように一見救いのない人間でも思いっきり泣けば負の感情の沼から抜け出し新たな一歩を踏み出せるはずだよね。
A good cry can work wonders, even though he seems beyond helping. I think he should be able to take another step out from the swamp of despair now.
昼夜、そろそろ出てこれるかしら。
Are you ready to come out now, Chuya?
お母さん、ここで待っているわ。昼夜が出てきたら、またお話の続きを聞かせてね。
I'll be waiting for you right here, son. I'd love to listen to more of your stories whenever you're ready.
<sighs> これで悪夢の消化は終わりだ。いい夢の始まりとなってくれることを願おう。
Phew. Alright, there goes another nightmare. Hopefully, this marks the beginning of a sweeter dream.
なんだか穏やかになったみたいだ。それに喜びも感じてる。これまでに見なかったよな。
Amazing! Suddenly, Paimon feels so relaxed and maybe even happy?
完璧な宿主だと思っておったが、よもやほころびを見つけるとは。
I thought I found the perfect host, but you found the one weakness in his emotional armor.
あ、本体が現れたぞ。
Ah, he's back again!
宿主を一人片付けたところで何も変わらぬ。言ったであろう。貴様は来るのが遅すぎたのだと。
Freeing a single host from my clutches changes nothing. You cannot stop me. I told you, you are too late! Oh. Oh. Okay.
ここは
What is this place? A new dream?
辺境まで引きずり込まれたみたいだね。
I can't believe it. He's brought us to the borderland.
辺境
Borderland?
ざっくり言うと夢の中の夢だ。稲妻の人たちの集合的潜在意識の奥深くにあって夢の主がいなくても独立して存在できる。
To put it simply, it's a dream within a dream. A space hidden deep within the collective Inazuman subconscious. A dream that can exist even without a host.
あのムマはここに隠れていたことで同族とは異なり滅びを免れることができたんだね。
This must be how that monster managed to survive the extinction of his kind. He hid here.
水木、
Mizuki, that eye!
ここを自分の生存だけに適した環境に作り変え同時に分身を大量に作ろうとしてるんだ。
Hello, kosmikameruhen. He's trying to turn this place into a nightmare so he'll be more at home. He's creating copies of himself.
この場所は全ての稲妻人の夢とつながってる。ここを拠点に稲妻の人たちの悪夢に分身を埋め込むつもりみたいだね。
This place is connected to the dreams of every human in the nation. From here, he can place a copy of himself in every dream.
成功すれば確かに一族は復興を遂げる。
If he succeeds, then he'll have effectively revived his kind already.
ならオイラたちの目標は明白だな。あいつを倒すぞ。でも剣で倒せるのか？
Then we know what we need to do. We gotta take this guy down. Do you think a sword will do the job?
近づけばその核を破壊できるかもしれないけど、すべての被害者の悪夢がムマの力の源としてここに集められてる。
Maybe. If we can get close enough to reach his core. But he's brought the nightmares of all of his victims here, and that gives him an immense amount of power.
この数ともなると江村昼夜と同じ方法じゃ無理だ。いい夢の力を借りる必要がある。
Dealing with this many in one go is going to take a different approach. We need a power to rival his nightmares. The power of sweet dreams.
いい夢。どこを探せばいいんだ？
Sweet dreams? Where are we gonna find those?
辺境の中には迷子になった意識が存在する。この中にきっといい夢から生まれた個体があるはずだよ。ついてきて。
Lost minds. There should be some around here, and some of them will have come from sweet dreams originally. Come on, follow me. Find the resonance of sweet dreams. Okay.
気をつけて。こっそり行動する必要があるみたい。ここはもう無魔の領域になってる。視線を避けながら進もう。
Oh, I see. Okay, we have to be out of its sight. Oh! Sweet dreams are made of these, apparently, yeah. Let's see, how do we get over there? Huh? Find cover. Well, I messed up. I'll do it again? Okay, fine. Oh my gosh. Oh, oh, oh. Can't see the eye. Okay, I can kind of see it. It's creepy. Huh? Which way do I go? What do you mean? I have cover. Oh, I need healing. I'm so confused. Which way do I go? Oh, I just had to wait for him to close his eye, huh? Okay. No, this isn't it. This isn't it. Oopsies. I'm confused. How do I get over there? What am I supposed to do? How do I get over there? I'm genuinely confused. I'll figure it out though. I'll figure it out. Oh, wait. Do I have to go a different way? What? I have to climb up? Oh. No. I am covered. What do you mean? Oh, that's right. I can float with her.
顔が曇ってるさ。
No.
苦しみが消えない。
Oh. Oops. I'll revive her after this.
塵となれ。
天道万象
What do you mean? Oh, wrong
稲
button.
光すなわち永遠なり裁きの雷せいふんそこしやっ風の神よ我らを導きたまえ
Wrong button. Oh, there's
こ
more.
こより弱滅の時逃げ道はありませんはっふっせいたっとはあ
天理チョーク剣女盤石
風よ私に応えるのだいいね
Oh? It's a guy.
森の中でタヌキを追いかけ、木に登ってオニカブトムシを捕まえる。
Chasing tanuki through the woods and climbing trees to hunt for onikabuto.
喜びを貸してくれてありがとう。
Thank you for lending us your happiness. Okay, I guess we go that way. Oh, 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 oh. Is oh, okay. That was forever. Okay, oh, I'm scared. Okay. Oh boy. No.
打ち上げ花火を見上げ、エマに願いを書く。
Watching fireworks fly up into the sky and writing wishes on a prayer plaque.
感動を貸してくれてありがとう。
Thank you for sharing your passion.
力は十分集まった。今ならあの視線に入っても大丈夫。
Right, we got enough.
この先に核がある。けど、きっと楽な戦いじゃないはずだよ。
The course should be just up ahead. This will be a tough fight.
なんでだいい夢の力が足りないのか
Why? Are these sweet dreams not sweet enough?
本音を言うと、もう少し集めたかったところだね。ただ、この辺りで見つけられるのは、これで全部みたい。
I just wish we could have gathered some more, but these were all we could find in the immediate vicinity.
つまり、これ以上長引かせても、賞賛は上がらないってこと。早いところ勝負を決めに行った方が良さそうだね。
Which means we're running out of time. Our chances of success are shrinking by the minute. We have to act now.
そうなのか 任せろ。オイラたちは準備万端だぞ。
No problem, we're ready to go. Oh. Wait, no, oh shoot. I messed up. I messed up. I messed up. Okay.
顔が曇ってるぞ。
Wait, no, I didn't mean to do that.
Shizumare. Hop.
我の支配する世界となったからだ。
I was letting him talk. Okay.
いいや、まだだよ。てっちゃん。さあ、夢の力を使って。
これしきの力が悪にかなう。
Look, bipolar and violent.
天道、ここにある。岩山八九。
塵となれ。光線。
悪夢よ悪夢よ飛んでいけ。
消せぬ。我も人間に喜びを与えておるという。なぜ反感。
Hello. Ugh, I must confess, I am somewhat confused. Both of us bring happiness to humans now. Why must you still treat me as your enemy?
君が与えてるのは本物の喜びじゃない。ただ彼らに全ての負の感情を忘れさせ、偽りの幻想の中を生きるようにさせただけ。
Because the happiness you provide is a lie. All you do is make them forget their negative emotions exist, and now they're living under the illusion that they're gone for good.
潜在意識へと抑え込まれた負の感情は熟成を続け、やがて君が規制できる強烈な悪夢に変わる。
All the while, these repressed feelings continue to fester in their subconscious, eventually becoming nightmares intense enough to become your home.
君たち一族は力を得るために宿主の負の感情を常に増幅させてきた。君が
One
今
second.
やってるこ
Dago
と
wants to come in.
と本質的に一緒だよ。
Your kind has always thrived by magnifying your host's negative emotions for your own gain. What you're doing now is no different from what you've always done.
我が成していることは無名一族の運命を変えるものだ。
Incorrect. This time, I shall change the fate of my entire kind.
負の感情に完全に支配された人間は生きる意志すら失う。故に我が一族も滅びを迎えた。
When a human becomes dominated by their negative emotions, they lose their ability to survive. That is how my kin died out.
しかし 偽りの幻想を与えれば、たとえ潜在意識にある負の感情がどれほど深刻であろうと、彼らは生きることができ、完璧な宿主となれる。
But I can give them a fantasy instead, turning them into the perfect hosts, capable of surviving no matter how dire the situation in their subconscious gets.
これこそ無我一族の復興のために我が見出した道。
This is the path to our revival. My kin shall rise again.
わかるよね。それは常軌を逸した哀れな状態に過ぎないって。
You do realize what this means, don't you? You've just gone from one extreme to the other.
くだらん公爵は不要だ。貴様たち一族が長い年月をかけて得た経験を我も十分に理解しておる。ここに身を潜めておる間、ずっとその動きを見てきたからな。
Oh, I am perfectly aware. There is nothing you can say that I do not already know. For over all the years that your kind has been learning about the human mind, I have been hiding here, watching, and learning from the fruits of your labor.
だがあいにく、我は貴様たちに課せられた責を負うつもりなどない。宿主の人格が健全であろうとなかろうと、我は知るところではないのでな。
But I'm afraid I could not care less for the mortal burdens that you impose upon yourselves. Moral burdens, sorry. The health of the human psyche is of precisely zero interest to me.
面白いことを考えたぞ。あの者たちに選ばせてみるが、貴様か、我か。
Now here's a question well worth thinking about. If we allowed the humans themselves to decide, which of us would they really choose? You or me?
ようやく理解したようだな。勝負など夢に入る前からとうについていたのだ。
Do you see now? I won this battle long before you ever set foot inside this dream. What's going on?
まだ力が強くなるなんて。けど、いい夢の力はもう。
He's growing stronger. We've exhausted the power of the sweet dreams already. So we need more sweet dreams then?
でもこれ以上は。
人間の負の感情が永遠に存在することを知っておる。その中に含まれる怠惰と麻痺、理解すべきだ。
If you accept that negative emotions are an immutable presence in the human mind, then you must also know that such emotions include apathy and sloth.
貴様たち夢食いばくの力なくし、自身の負の感情を受け入れられる者がおるだろうか。
Without the Yumekui Baku there to hold their hand and walk them through dream regulation therapy, do you honestly think that anyone would ever be inclined to embrace their negative emotions?
つまらん。人々は現実から逃げ、悩みを忘れ、偽りの幻想で生きることを好むのだ。
No, they would sooner run from reality to try to forget about all their troubles and live inside an illusion.
でも、私が心理療法士を目指したのは。
But the whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist.
月旅人。この味、そういうことだったんだ。
These feelings. So that's how they should taste?
別れがもたらす思い、苦い味。でもこの別れが新たな旅へと導いてくれた。前へ歩み続ければ素晴らしい思い出を作れるかもしれない。
Longing, caused by separation. So bitter, and yet the experience led to a whole new journey for you. If you keep pressing on, maybe even more precious memories await.
敗北がもたらす絶望、冷たい食感。でもその絶望は何度も乗り越えてきたから、来帝に立ち向かう勇気を得られた。
Despair, caused by failure. Icy cold, and yet in conquering this despair, you gain the courage to face the lightning.
すれ違いがもたらす後悔、切ない後味。でもすれ違うほどに今自分が持ってるものの大切さに気づかされる。
Regret, caused by missed opportunity. A harsh aftertaste, and yet it's only through that loss that we can learn to appreciate everything we have.
最後は甘くて熱くて爽やかな味だから、初めて会った時いい夢を味わえたんだ。
And after all these flavors comes sweetness, passion, and refreshed hope. So, that's why I was able to taste a sweet dream at our first meeting.
私に出会う前から君は逃げない、忘れない勇気を持ってた。君がかつて見た悪夢はとっくにいい夢の下地になってたんだね。
Long before you ever met me, you'd already gained the courage to never avoid or run away from your feelings. And all your nightmares had become the fuel for sweeter dreams.
そんな君が長い旅の思い出を磨き上げて得た力は、きっとあの虚妄な無魔をはるかに超えるもの。
The power that you gained by processing everything from your long journey is surely far stronger than any power wielded by that creature.
私が心理療法士になったのは、みんなが君みたいな人間になれるよう手伝うためなんだ。
The whole reason I wanted to become a psychologist was to try and help people become someone like you. Resonate with music power. Okay. Oh, I became Electro.
おー、お前の夢ってすごいんだな。
旅人、思いっきりその剣を振り下ろして。やっはっはっふっせっはっ天空ライオン。
Yeah, I'm just surprised that it forces you to become, change to Electro. But it kind of makes sense, right? Because we're Inazuma. Government issued traveler compete with prototype ranker. Yeah. Impossible! With just one person's dream, you... But how? I've been planning this for so long!
偽りの夢が壊れたら、あの被害者たちも元に戻る。
Once the false dream he created has been destroyed, I can make sure all his victims make a full recovery.
君たちの助けがなかったら、ここまで来れてなかったと思う。
I don't think I ever would have been able to do this without your help.
これくらいわけないぜ。
Don't mention it. You shall join my ancestors in death. You and my failure of a host.
まだ息があるのか？あれ、水の音がするぞ。どこから？
What? He's still not dead? Wait, does anyone else hear water? Where is that coming from?
まさか宿主を操って洞窟に仕掛けを？私たちに狙われてるって気づいた時にはすでに宿主を切り捨てる準備をしてたんだ。
Maybe he made his host build some kind of a device in the underwater cave? Once he realized we were onto him, he decided to sacrifice his host.
つまり、オイラたちの本体がピンチってことだよな。
So you mean we're in danger in the real world too?
早く目を覚まさないと。
We've got to wake up.
でも、どうやって目を覚まそうだ？ほっぺをつねるとかか？
But how? Like, paint ourselves?
この高さなら十分のはず。旅人、パイモン、飛び降りるよ。
This should be high enough. Kosmika, Paimon, jump!
怖いなら私の手を握って目をつむってて。
If you're afraid, then just take my hand and close your eyes. I assume I'm not allowed to open them until you say?
この前みたいにね。
Yes, just like last time.
夢食い箱の仕事はここからだ。
Oh my gosh! Oh, they're numbing! Oh my gosh! Oh, that's him and his wife. Oh my gosh! Oh, that one's dancing. Oh, a bigger one! Oh. Huh? Adding another waifu to my list?
なんとか終わった。他のバクたちに助けを頼んでおいてよかったよ。じゃないと今夜また消化不良になってた。
Phew, it's finally over. It's a good thing I had the foresight to ask them for help, or I'd be the one dying from indigestion tonight. My good dreams helped, right?
少なくとも美味しかった。
They were very delicious.
旅人、興味深い問題を思いついたよ。人間にはいい夢と悪い夢、どっちが多いと思う？
Another waifu for 50-50? I know, right? It's okay, now I'm just gonna wait till she comes to the standard banner, and it'll be okay if I lose 50-50 on there, because I wouldn't have spent money. Kosmika, could I pick your brain with another question? What do you think humans tend to have more of? Happy dreams or bad ones? I would say happy ones, actually. You did 70 polls? Oh, wow. Worth it? Nice. Congrats.
本当にそうだったらよかったけど。
If only that were true.
実は、ほとんどの人は自分の負の感情を処理するのが苦手なんだ。その感情は心の奥に隠され、やがて悪夢の源となる。
Most people struggle to deal with their negative emotions. They bottle them up inside until they festered and turned into nightmares.
だから人間にとって悪夢の方がいい夢よりもはるかに多い。大半の人のいい夢は刹那的で、あまりにも希少だ。他人と分かち合う余裕なんてない。
As a result, humans have far more bad dreams than good ones, and most happy dreams are short and fleeting. They are so rare that it's basically impossible for them to be shared with others.
中には、私たち夢食いバクに悪夢を消化されないと、いい夢を見られない人もいる。
There are even people out there who only have the mind space to have happy dreams after they've given us their bad ones.
そういうわけで、私たちが味わうのはいつも悪夢なの。どれだけ努力しても、その現実を変えることはできない。
Which is all to say that the dreams we get to taste are usually bad ones. No matter how hard we try, we can't seem to change the state of affairs.
私ね、昔夢食いバクは悪夢を食べるための道具でしかなくて、終わりのない区域に閉じ込められてるものだと思ってた。
I once believed that the only reason we Yumekuibaku existed was to serve as a disposal method for nightmares. It's a fate that we cannot escape, no matter how many dreams we eat, or how many years pass by.
たとえ心理療法士であっても、暗い気持ちは避けられないの。私にとって、それが唯一の心の問題かもしれない。
Even though I call myself a clinical psychologist, I also have dark thoughts sometimes. I suppose that's the only problem I have.
でも、心理療法の知識を勉強してから、こんな可能性を考えてみたんだ。
Still, after learning the principles of psychology, I came up with a new way to look at all of this.
治療を通して、自分の喜怒哀楽を正しく受け入れられるように人々を助ければ、彼らは自力で悪夢を消化できるようになって、夢食いバクの力を借りないで済むようになるんじゃないかって。
Clinicians catch bad thoughts like doctors and nurses catch colds. It's very true. If we can use psychotherapy to help people come to terms with their emotions, they'll gain the ability to deal with their nightmares on their own, so they'll no longer need to call upon us for assistance.
そしたら、いい夢を見る人がどんどん増えて、それを分かち合える。
That way, more and more people can free up their minds for truly happy dreams, until there'll be enough to share around. That's a beautiful wish.
もしくは、考えが甘いとも言えるかな。今までこんなにたくさん治療を行ってきたのに、それが実現したことは一度もなかったから。
A naive one, more like. Even though I've run this business for quite a long time now, it still hasn't come true. Not even once.
だから君に感謝しないと。君に出会ってこの願いは必ず実現できるものだって確信できた。
But actually we can make more money by making them dependent on meds and therapy. Yeah, there's a certain there's a certain group of people that do feel that way, unfortunately. Bad thought right there. I was thinking something more wholesome. So, I must thank you. Because after meeting you, I finally became sure that my wish is achievable.
私の心の問題はこの治療でもう十分。
And knowing that is all the treatment I need against the dark thoughts I sometimes have.
ずいぶん探したぞ。ここにいたんだな。
There you are! Paimon's been looking everywhere for you two. Paimon.
さっきバクたちの悪夢を食べてるとこを見てたんだけど、みんなお腹をまん丸にして転げ回ってて面白かったぞ。
Not sure if you guys noticed. Yeah, she blushed. Mizuki blushed.
なっちゃって気づいたらお前たちもいなくなってて。
Paimon was just watching the Baku eat the nightmares. They got really full and started rolling around on their tummies. It was so cute. Anyway, that's why Paimon fell behind. Got a little distracted watching them.
そういえば施術の予約をしようと思ってたのにずっと言い出すタイミングがなかったな。
Oh, and speaking of Baku, we're gonna book another appointment with you, weren't we? Remember, before we got caught up in all those nightmare shenanigans?
もう遅いしまた明日ね。
It's a little late for that now. Ask me again tomorrow.
そっか。
Oh.
でも夜はまだ長い。もう少し月を眺めてよ。
Don't move once the scene ends. Okay. Still, the night is young. Want to stay here and watch the moon with me for a little longer? Oh yeah, I wouldn't have moved anyway. I feel no urge to return. It's very cute. You did wish here? Oh, what a nice place to do your wishes.
今夜は月が綺麗だね。
The moon sure is beautiful tonight. You know what that means. Let me take a screenshot of this. She really did. She really did say "Tsuki ga kirei desu ne." I don't want to leave. Well, I think this is we're gonna wrap up anyway. We went a little over time because that domain took a little bit. I'm gonna stay here though. I'm gonna stay here, not move. Yeah, I'm just gonna stay here. Ayaka-san! Uh-oh, my other wife. You just wait till the time passes. What disappears? And there's a short wrap up. Oh, I see. Okay. Yeah, I'll do the... Oh! Oh! The branch disappears. I see. Oh no, I waited naturally. Unless I have to, I just wait for time to pass naturally. For most of the time, most quests. But yeah, I think that's a... Just pretend I'm still sitting on the tree branch with the... Literally in front of... Literally, yeah. I mean, not literally in front, but she could see. She could see if she looked over. Wait, hold on. That's not her house. Her house is Her house is actually quite far from here. All the way over there, actually. The branch shift, yeah, the branch's shift is over. If you want to find this branch, it's right here. Well, this is the tree. The branch is gone. Well, it might be, yeah. It's, here. Beep. I'm gonna put a star here. That distance still isn't still far enough for her to snipe Mizuki? No. Nothing would stop Ayaka. Nothing would stop Ayaka. But yeah, I think we'll just I think we'll stop here. It's late. Flirt tree. I called it the special branch. Yeah, let me get a good view. Yeah. No, over here. Thank you all so much for joining me today. Tomorrow we're gonna resume Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. We're just gonna pick up right back where we left off last time. We're gonna grind a little bit more for like a couple more levels, and then we'll attempt that boss again. And yeah, no other updates. Things are gonna be going as usual for this next week. Miko, take note for a light novel? Yeah. Well, yeah. She'll have to hire someone to write it. She doesn't write herself. She just reads and edits. Yes, thank you all again so much for joining me today. Please leave a like if you enjoyed the stream. Please leave a comment if you would like to share your thoughts. Please subscribe on YouTube or follow on Twitch if you would like to see more weekly Genshin streams. Or if you want more on the daily, just let me know. Oh, thank you for the follow. And if you're going to bed, I hope you rest well and have sweet dreams. If your day is just getting started, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day. And I hope to see you all tomorrow for Final Fantasy IV: The After Years. Ta-ta! Otsumika!